I don't know why I cannot get this. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 YouTube. Okay, Sissy, that's fine. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not for sure if y'all can see me. I got my camera on, but I don't know why when I go live, it doesn't come on. I don't know. Not for sure why. Can you see me or hear me? Make sure my volume is up. Oh shoot. Oh Lord. I don't know what I did. You can't see me. I don't know why. I got my camera on, but for some reason it's not working when I go live. I'll be wanting to cam up, but it won't cam up. I don't understand why it's not cammed up. And it happens every time. I mean, my camera is on my laptop, but I don't know why. Well, I tried to cam up, y'all. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Maybe because I'm doing it from StreamYard. I don't know. Can you only see somebody when you go straight from YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I guess one day I'll get this stuff together, but I don't know. Why you're not able to see me? I don't know. Anywho. Well, I just wanted to schedule this live today. I'm gonna start talking because as usual, um, I don't expect a lot of people in the live. I think most people catch it afterwards, um, which is fine too. Um, but that's not my focus today. My focus today is to come on to just I did that too. So I did that, and it's still I tried to edit the avatar. Edit. So do I put none? I tried to do that too. Mm. I don't be understanding this stuff. Can you see me now? Can y'all see me now or no? I don't see myself, so I'm assuming y'all don't see me either. So, um, I guess I don't know. Well, I tried, y'all. I tried to cam up. Tap, tap, stop the camera again. Can you see me now? Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, True Slayer sis. Hey, Terry. Hey, Cancer 66. Thank you guys for stopping by. Again, I'm totally lost on how to, get this stuff to work properly. I don't know. I can't even move that circle. I don't know where it came from, how I got it there, and how to move it. Um, I don't know. Beats me. But anywho, y'all, I've been wasted a whole life trying to figure this out. No, that's just a picture of me. I was trying to cam up live, like me now, like talk to you guys face to face, but I can't get it to work. And my camera is on the camera is on my laptop, but I can't I can't y'all still can't see me? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. But anywho, y'all, I've been out the loop for a minute. I've been very, very down, very, very depressed. Um, man, and I know y'all probably like, okay, what's new? That happens a lot, which it does. I'm a very emotional creature. I'm very hard body, but I'm an emotional creature. Though I don't take a lot of things to heart. Um, I don't wear my feelings on my sleeves, but for some reason, I always get stuck in giving people the benefit of the doubt, taking people for face value. And because of that, I get got a lot. Um, I am one that try to always say, don't believe the social media hype. But it seems like even though I say it and I know it, I still get caught up. Not only just in social media hype, but just life in general. Um, and it's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking when you get taken advantage of by your own people. You can expect that from other nationalities, other ethnic groups and stuff like that. But when you get done by your own people, it makes you discouraged to the point to where I just, even though I got a business too, I don't even want to, do business anymore, with Black people. I don't. And it's very unfortunate if it's not a reputable company that's with the Better Business Bureau or something like that. I don't even want to see myself purchasing offline. even doing face-to-face businesses, if they're not really legit, real LLC, sole proprietorship business corporation, I just at this point, I'm over it. I'm over it. You know, y'all, if y'all have been listening to me over these last few months, almost a year that I've been on YouTube, um, I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom of a daughter that took sick that I now take care of. And I've been fighting and trying, looking for ways, looking for grants, looking for different ways of trying to raise money to continue to get her better, because I know that it's still possible. Yes, some years has gone by, that's working against us and her, but I just still feel each day is possible, and God is still able. God has not given me um, the the fear of is too late or is over or anything like that. So I know, it's only God's will. But he put man in place to help us to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish, and that goes for whether it's a doctor, whether it's somebody that's educated and knowing how to make certain things come to fruition. And I just believe in it. He gave humans the ability to do certain things. And so, and that's why I believe in alternative treatments, because, people are out here that, have been proven to help get people back on their feet. And so for some reason, I have been unsuccessful of getting that help, getting those things, getting my daughter to help. GoFundMe's has never worked for me. And it's very heartbreaking because I see people can throw up a GoFundMe and get thousands of dollars and, for bull-ish. You know what I'm saying? And here it is. I don't care if I post my daughter picture, if I post the story, anything. I've never been successful. And you know, getting help. I've never been successful in the GoFundMe. And till this day, that's why I created the brand in honor of my daughter, not only to fulfill one of her dreams because she wasn't able to fulfill any of her dreams, and to also build the revenue to accumulate the money so that I can get these different alternative treatments that I'm looking into. So to not be able to get help and to reach out to your own people and they shaft you, it's heartbreaking. And I tell y'all, I think I done cried so much this last couple of weeks, that it's not even funny. And I hope, everybody don't feel that, I haven't been supporting. I've been down. I've been really in a hole, and I'm chosen can attest to that I've been, man, to the point where I didn't even want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. Barely wanted to lift my head up, but the only reason why I'm steady, trying and pushing forward and moving, and I haven't folded, is because of my daughter. But God knows I just want to fold so bad. I just want to just ball up in a knot and just disappear. So it's been tough. But again, me being me, I see, so-called influencers on the internet. I know y'all see my thumbnail, and I'm gonna get into that. But I just wanted to give y'all, a little of the story of what I've been going through and what put me in that space. I know a lot of people are familiar with Dr. Sebi. He was worldwide known from Honduras, um, traveled around the world, healing people with his herbs, and and it was proven that he healed people, with AIDS and all type of different life threatening diseases. So um my I got a theory on why he's not here, but I'm not going to speak about that. But I saw one of his sons, and he has many kids, right? Because I think he had several. I think he only had one legal wife, but he had several um what you call them, people in-house wives or whatever. So he got many kids. Like, I think there's so many of them that they all don't really know each other, right? Because he traveled around the world. So um but I know y'all see Tasha K on my thumbnail. And the reason why Tasha K is on my thumbnail is because she had been following this family for a long time. Interviewed several of them, like from one of the daughters, one of the wives, one of the housewives, um, the son. I want to even believe that she interviewed maybe one of the nephews as well. But she interviewed a few of them, and it's been over the course of a few years, like 5 or so years. She started interviewing them when Nipsey Hussle was supposed to come out with the Dr. Sebi documentary. And so she she reached out to the family, or they reached out to her. I don't know how that transpired, but she ended up interviewing several of them. And this last offspring that she interviewed of Dr. Sebi is supposedly his youngest son. And man, I saw him when he Entertainment Tonight or whoever, one of the news outlets, showed him with Wendy Williams. And you all know that I'm a big fan of Wendy Williams, right? I did a live about her and all that stuff, and I've just been trying to follow her story. Um, I do follow her brother. I was one of his mods when he first started his YouTube channel. So, but also when I saw him with her, and she looked at pretty, healthy. She looked at a lot better from the last time we all saw her, right? So, of course, now that I'm looking at the picture, I can see that, he was kind of holding her up as she was standing, but her face just looked so much healthier. So I was like, whoa, okay. She looking a lot better. Okay, so she got somebody working with her. And Dr. Sebi's camp is the one that healed her son when her son almost lost his life, when he used some type of synthetic drug or whatever. And they saved his life, through the herbs and everything. So I was like, well, dang, so hey, they getting her together. Then a couple of weeks after that clip that, or the news media showed of him and Wendy Williams, he ended up on Tasha K's show. Now, I don't know if Tasha K is part of this Ponzi scheme or whatever, but I've reached out to her several times through the emails and all the stuff, just letting her know what I had experienced. Because me knowing that she has this large platform, and this person was on her platform, it went out to the masses. I can almost guarantee that I wasn't the only one that reached out to him for help. I'm quite sure I wasn't. But I reached out. It took them a while to reach back out to me. Um, And the first email that I get back is one of her assistants saying, "Oh, because I wanted to know, hey, did anybody else, experience what I experienced?" Um, and they was like, no, nobody else experienced it, but I'll pass this on to him, and let him know to fix it. Oh, I could have emailed him myself. I don't need you to email him. I need this to be taken care of. Um, Other people, you need to find out if other people experience what I just experienced. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, because just because they might not know who experienced it, because somebody else probably didn't even think, okay, let me reach back out to Tasha K, let her know what happened, you know, or took other means. Somebody probably don't even have a platform like me to go and air it. You know what I'm saying? So they just was like, well, dang. So I'm sure that I'm not the only one. But to not even try to make sure, let me figure out what was going on. Hey, this person was on my platform. Let me make sure, because I don't want no bad rep from whoever I have on my platform. That's the way I would, handle it. Of course, I wanted to get on a larger platform because I want to ring the bell. I want to ring the bell just to see, to forewarn anyone else, and to see if there's anyone else that experienced this. But I wasn't able to get on a larger platform. So I came to my little old YouTube, right? So, y'all, when I tell you, people out here is scamming people with a straight face. When I tell you a straight face, that it's not even funny. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm only going to share bits of it so you guys can see, because I don't want to get struck. I don't want Tasha K to strike my page. But this is not nothing against Tasha K. I'm just showing the individual that she had on her platform. So Tasha K, don't strike my channel, okay? But I do want you to reach back out to me, Tasha K. I did email you. Your team sent me back one email. Hey, y'all, welcome in, everybody. But yeah, let me go here and share my screen, y'all.
About this interview, I wore green since you're like vegan and you come from the most famous like vegan holistic family.
Can y'all hear?
Use that title, vegan. It's
Plant based,
alkaline.
Can y'all hear it,
alkaline.
y'all?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you guys are like really famous. Like your name is like. That's why I was like,
Yes,
I
they
gotta be
are.
within
And
the brand. You
it's
know what I'm
all
saying? I got
about
to,
the
represent or
money
whatever. So
nowadays.
we
There's
got Victor
no
Bowen and
there's
damn
no
wine
type
cellar
of
Yes.
with no wine, just water only.
Yes.
Okay, you told me I
people
drank
don't
too much
have no
wine,
type
so I'm
of
not drinking no wine.
concern
He told me I
or
drank too much wine over
consideration
the phone the other
about
day when I asked you to bring me a
people
bunch of
that's
products
being taken
Yes.
because I
advantage out here.
needed
It's
some. I
all
was
about
having
self
issues
and
with
money.
bloating. They think I'm
So
pregnant out here, Victor.
Wow.
Okay, and it's partly because of my wine because wine is highly acidic, right?
Yes. You can use the Cáscara Sagrada. It's over there.
Say that one more time.
Cáscara Sagrada is
I don't.
secrets bar.
Okay, so what's this? Hold on, because you brought me this.
That's called estirinero. It's very good for your nail and skin.
and this is what
and
I saw,
hair.
So
y'all.
it's a tea.
This is what I saw that made me say, "Oh, okay, cool. Okay." I guess he cool, he done gave her a bag full of herbs and everything. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. I saw Wendy Williams. And I was like, okay, he on Tasha K show. So he legit, you know. Um, and I've seen Victor before, when he was working with another family. Her daughter had brain cancer. And back when I know I knew of him then was because I followed that family. And I reached out to him then. But Victor is one of those people that he probably is, probably does know, his father's regiments or whatever, because he's, supposedly be his son. Okay. So, but he's one of those people that, and you got to watch people like that. And I should have took heed and used my better judgment. He's one of those people, he's going to down everyone else. You know how somebody you get some work done, and the person messes up the job, and you get another person to come in, because the person didn't do the job to your liking or whatever, and you have someone else to come in, and the first thing that person say, "Oh, that person did a horrible job. Oh, this one is, oh, I can't believe they did this. And why did they use that product? Oh, I would have never used that color." That type of situation. He's that type of person. Because back then it was him and one of the grandsons that was getting into it. When I tell you, they was going backwards and forwards at each other, saying this one got fake sea moss, this one got fake this, that one ain't, this one doesn't come from here, and this, and they supposed to be relatives, right? So the first thing you see this, you like, whoa, well, if y'all doing this, y'all supposed to be together. If y'all doing this in honor of your grandfather's and your father legacy, then you shouldn't be doing this to each other in public. Handle that crap in the back. But one is trying to outdo the other one. One is trying to be known more than the other, from my gathering. So, but Victor is the one that is always, he couldn't even get back with me because he was too busy every day going at it with the grandson, which is his cousin, I guess. And so I was like, well, dang, well, let me just leave him alone, because and that was a few years ago. I said, because he not even focused. How are you doing business, or supposed to be leading your father's legacy, and this is how you out here acting? So I left him alone. So I didn't think nothing of it again. And so I don't know if you guys are familiar with Yaqui Awakening. Yaqui Awakening is another herbalist, a very known herbalist. He's been around for a minute. I didn't know anything about Yaqui Awakening. But Victor, in this interview, and I'm gonna play it. What did he do? Do what he does best. Let me get to that part, y'all. And I should have known better then, but giving people the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Let me skip to it, y'all.
Okay. All right. And what's this?
I don't care about the
Oh, shit.
government coming to kill me. It's my own people.
Oh shit. Yeah, them motherfuckers you got to worry about
Yes.
your own people. Okay, cool. Well, listen, I'm excited to have you.
Thank you.
You just went viral, you know that.
I know.
And a good friend of mine called me and he was like, Tasha, we gotta make this happen. And so you were in the viral photo with Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Okay. I assumed because her son, little Kev,
yes,
had said that, she was her most healthiest when he was with her, when she was with him, because of her vegan lifestyle, like her plant-based lifestyle, alkaline lifestyle. And so her memory was starting to come back. Her health was getting better. She was just a whole new person.
Yes.
And
so y'all saw what I saw, right? So you see Wendy Williams, and you would be like, okay, from the last time we all saw her to now, and her in that picture, you're gonna be like, whoa, what a big difference, right? So you're gonna be like, well, shoot, anybody else, you're gonna be like, well, shoot, if he can get her up out that wheelchair and he got her looking that vibrant, shoot, let me see what he can do for me. So that was where, that was me. That's how I felt. My heart was full of joy, because I'm like, well, shoot, I'm glad to see her up. I'm glad, she getting back to herself, but let me see what he can do for my baby. So of course I reaches out to him. He wasn't on, he didn't have the same Instagram page that he had back a few years ago. Back, then when I first reached out to him, he had a totally different platform, but I was able to, retrieve his email, and that's how I reached out to him. And when I reached out to him, my email was telling him, that I wanted to, how can I speak with him in regards to, getting help with my daughter. And so he messaged me back and he said, oh, hit me up on WhatsApp. And so I was like, okay, so I communicate with quite a few people through WhatsApp. So I'm familiar with WhatsApp. So I started communicating with him through WhatsApp. And so I explained to him about my daughter, which I'm going to show y'all proof of some of our text messaging backwards and forward with each other. And I'm going to show you a little piece of that that went on for a minute, that he kind of drew me in and, kind of, woo me over. There was red flags in there that I should have. And I don't know, y'all, I don't know if I should, I know I'm part blame, of the situation, because we should follow our gut. I don't care who the person is, what the situation is. Always follow your gut. Do not lead with your heart. Do not lead with your mind. Follow your gut, because your gut is going to always put you in the right position. And I went against my better judgment with this situation. So, yeah, y'all, I'm still so angry. I'm so furious. I'm so hurt. So it's just not even funny, y'all. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
Then when that was when she was with him.
Yes.
Then when she went back to the caregivers, he doesn't know what went down, but it seems like her diet is more so alcohol, not alkaline all the time.
Yes.
And
Okay,
you happened to see her the other day, and I thought it was an old photo, but turns out it was fresh.
It's new, yes. I know Kevin.
Severe when he walked in.
It's like no, the first.
Say goodbye to thin hair and say hello to
I
thick,
should have
luscious
wrote
hair
down
with Mary Bruce.
That he went
points
with
where
the same situation,
he talked.
So he only lasts like 3 or 2 days in there, in the island Roatan. Later he did it again. Yes. After this interview, I'm going to see him. He told me like we're going to link up.
Yeah, because he do live down here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I would love to talk to him one day. Okay. Yeah, because my sources, they pretty straight now.
Yeah.
Your daddy would kill you if he knew you was not putting sperm in a woman?
Yes, but it's because when you're doing this, helping a lot of people, on East Coast over here, like New York.
And having the herbs and stuff like that, and the secret or the...
Used to be with my father making the formula, ma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You have somebody over here is calling down so master healer. It's everywhere.
Okay. And so...
Okay, this is where he...
So is that what you're seeing amongst, like, when you go from house to house and you travel,
Watch
and
how
you go
he
from
bad
state to
now.
state? What are some of the most common things that you are getting called in for?
Wagging over there by...
And this is what he does.
East Coast over here, like New York, high blood pressure, diabetes, STD, different kind of STD.
Everybody else is fake. Everybody
breast cancer too.
Everybody is whatever. But he out here straight scamming.
STD is preventable. STDs are preventable.
Like herpes, this kind of thing,
It's preventable, right? No, right?
You can cure that, so you can prevent that. It's everywhere.
Okay.
And if y'all want to see
you said I'm sorry, I was like, so I'm thinking like maybe some of the more harsher STDs, like what, like are you being called in for like what?
Herpes,
okay,
HIV, this kind of STD.
So you have to go in, just like you were in Usha Village, and so you cleaning them up just like your daddy was.
Yes,
because your daddy went to court for that.
I know. My sister do the same thing. Ma too, you know. She's helping a lot of people, you know. It's a lot of people start coming out. I heal this, I heal there. It's not healing nothing, you know.
Hey, Don.
Damn.
Yes.
Hey,
okay.
You have somebody over here is calling down so master healer, you know. He don't know too much about it.
Okay. Because and that's one of the things too. Everybody, there's a lot of people claiming to be your dad's kids. Is these like kids? Are they the real deal? Are all y'all in the business?
It's not too many, you know. I can push my sister Sabe. She used to be with my father making the formula. Ma too, you know, Mr. Sevi, you know. So that's the people I know. He used to be in there, you know. A couple people come over, then it's like you don't know nothing about it, you know.
Okay. So, wow. Yeah, because I mean that was a big thing too. After your dad had passed away, there were so many people online claiming to be, you know, your dad's kids and having the herbs and stuff like that, and the secret or the.
It's funny.
Why is it funny?
Because 90% of that people even went to my father's funeral. You know, I used to be the only one over there. With my two sisters, you know, say and Dr. Sevi Dora. She used to be in there. She went to see my father in jail. Nobody like Dr. Sevi grandson.
See, he's about to say something about the grandson, and that's the grandson I was telling y'all about. His name is Isaiah. Isaiah was the one that originally was treating the lady that I said her daughter had the brain cancer. He was the one that originally was treating her for the brain cancer. I don't know what happened between Isaiah and Monica, but all of a sudden you saw Victor in place. So I don't know what transpired. But they are the two that's out here more so using Dr. Savi's name. Dr. Savi. Well, it's a couple of them. The wife, the ex-wife, or the housewife, and the grandson, because I think that's her son. No, her grandson. So yeah, so it's a lot. It's so messy. Welcome in, Mama Deuce. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, Red Spill. Jassy Red. Real Talk with Vibe in the building. Beverly Harris, thank you for coming in. Hey, nephew, thank you for coming in. Goddess Latte, hey, thank y'all so much for coming in. I know I'm all over the place. I should have marked the and thanks everybody for sharing the live. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Because I do want to get this out here, because I don't want nobody else to experience this. Because y'all not gonna believe how much money I got scammed out of, right? I'm trying to find the part where he talked about Yaki awakening. And now remind y'all, when he said Yaki awakening, I didn't think none of it. But then I said, let me look up Yaki awakening. And Yaki awakening has a full-blown facility in St. Louis, Missouri. He has a huge facility with the state of the arts, everything. He even got the hybrid oxygen, which is one of the first treatments that I wanted to get my daughter when she first took sick. They wasn't even doing that here in the United States. I would have had to take her out of the country, which is one of the reasons why I never got it done, because I couldn't afford to take her out of the country. I would have had to take her to Canada. So they weren't even doing a lot of the stuff that they're doing now, the hyperic oxygen, the stem cell, all that stuff they wasn't even doing here. I would have had to go out of the country for it. Now they're doing it here, so it's a little more, known. But when I first researched it, no one knew about it. no, it was so to the point where nobody even knew about GoFundMe. I was the very first one to ever put up a GoFund link. I swear to God, because nobody knew about it. I found out about GoFundMe from a person in Canada. Maybe that's why I didn't get the notice, because nobody knew what GoFundMe was. They probably was like, "What the heck is GoFundMe?" You know, so yeah, that could be the reason why too, y'all. Because we talking about some years back now. Now GoFundMe, that's all you see is GoFundMe. But yeah, really the traumatic. That's good for the blood pressure. Sea moss is for a body. Yeah, but you know what, too, y'all? It's a lot of stuff out here that's, good to take and is for different things. We also have to take in mind too that some things you have to gradually do when you're on other controlled substance medication. So sometimes certain herbs will interact. So I have to be very cautious with, certain things when it comes to my daughter, because certain things, like even over the counter medication, a lot of that stuff my daughter can't take, because it will lower her threshold of her seizure medication. And if that happens, she will go into full-blown seizures, like back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be very cautious and very, careful on, how I do it and what I do, because, it would lower her threshold, and she suffers real bad from seizures. So I have to be very, very careful with that. So, and anybody that's on, real strong medications, you have to be careful, because it can interact and lower your threshold for whatever that medicine is helping. Thank God, knock on wood, my daughter is not on a lot of medication. She's strictly on a lot of, just the seizure meds. And after a while, you're on medication, your body becomes immune to it. So they're constantly having to change it to something different. So she's on, a core stomach medicine like Prelasac and stuff like that for the acid reflux, but because she's G2 fed. But yeah, so she's not on a lot of medication, thank God. But let me finish playing. I want to find the part where he talked about Yaki awakening. I wished I would have. I wished I would have.
Grandson either. So he being there on the internet telling people, I'm Dr. Say grandson. My grandfather showed me the recipe. You don't know nothing about herb,
He talking about Isaiah.
So he's destroying the name of my father. Like, people come over here claim I heal this. Later people don't get healed. Be like Dr. Sevi family, but it's not everybody in the family,
Yeah.
It's these people in there. But it's like, these people, it's too much social media, the Buffer clock, so people think like, oh, this is the real deal, So you can pay for interview. If people are going to think, oh, you in there because you know whatever you're talking about, but it's like, you don't know.
Yeah, I'm only let you, Ma, and your sister sit down. Those are the only three that I've let sit down. Like, because I'm just, I'm so protective of y'all family. I don't play that shit. Like,
and Maha, the one that she's talking about, that was Dr. Sabi's wife for umpteen years. That's who he started out with, far as when he was first healing people. She was the one that was side by side with him, mixing those herbs and healing people in Mexico, because he healed a lot of people in Mexico. So that's why a lot of them speak Spanish, because they, a lot of Spanish people is in Honduras as well. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC. That's where she was at his father's camp when she passed away. So, and the little boy that she hit right before she passed away was a Spanish boy. So which is the reason why too I communicated with him through a lot of texting, because he was saying that he feel more comfortable texting as opposed to talking because of his dialect or whatever. So yeah, but he speaks well enough to communicate, on the phone or whatever, y'all. So like I said, use your better judgment, follow your gut, okay? Hey, Raw Truth and Uncut Boo. Hi, how are you? So I just want to get to that part where he does what he does best, but I'm having a problem finding it.
And not everybody, it's just like, I feel like everybody's now trying to capitalize off things and, say that they have it just because it's more of a profitable thing, but they ain't got shit.
Yes.
Yeah. And the fact that you even are promoting your sister and you're not even working in the village, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, listen, I'm here, she's over there. So that to me speaks a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the goal is not to make $1 million. The goal is to heal 1 million people. So,
that's what he told me.
The goal
but
my
obviously,
father want to do.
I didn't fall in that
continue
category.
his dream,
So you're not nervous?
He said what he said was, y'all, I know I was talking over it. He said his goal is to heal 1 million, not make 1 million. Right. That's the story he gave me too. And no.
It's about the government trying to come after you?
No.
Why?
I'm more scared to live in lies than living true,
Yeah.
Because not only the government, it's a lot of people in the internet. I don't know if I can say some name over here,
Yeah, go ahead. No,
yeah,
please.
You have this guy, Jackie, he confused people. It's coming a lot of people coming to me with a lot of messenger. Hey, I buy this packet, $3,000. It never healed me. I got this consultation for $700. Yeah, I be like, he don't even know what he talking about. He confused too much.
See, there you go, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I want to see if I can do something. I wanted to see. I should have played this, just showed who I was talking about, and I should have just played it, just the audio, as opposed to showing Tasha's interview. But I do want y'all to go watch the interview on her platform, the whole interview, because you'll get a better view on what I'm talking about.
Shots fired. Yaki has sat here.
Lady, Shaka Bar. It's a lot of people. It's too much.
Shaka Bars too?
Shaka Bar, I exposed Shaka Bar to selling fake CMOS to the black community. He come over here, black woman's God, but he used to sell fake CMOS to the black community. That's why he closed his business. You remember when he used to sell fruit and root?
Yeah.
People used to think like come from Jamaica. He used to come from Miami. One mango, $10. I be like, brother, you're going to sell crack in America to help people in Africa? Like, no, you need to do it right over here. You need to do it right over there. You know about the whole
Shaka Bars is pretty popular.
He liked to kiss the ass to the celebrity. That's why, He tried to tell me, Victor, push me in contact with Kiki Palmer to give you some fruit, because I used to help Kiki Palmer for one moment. So he used famous people to give money from the black community. He didn't even like black people. He told me, Victor, stop expose people. Only take the money.
Y'all, do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? What he's saying about the other people that's doing the same thing that he's doing? But because he's Dr. Sabi's son, his word is bond and gold. Yaki Awakening, y'all go look up his channel too. Yaki Awakening, he's gonna he came and talked about this interview. He was very hurt that he was on Tasha K's show about a year ago or so, and he thought him and Tasha K was cool. Yaki Awakening thought they was cool. They got each other phone number or whatever, and he felt that Tasha K didn't show no grace to have Victor on here to talk down, talking his character and his business, and not even try to say, hey, well, I believe in him, blah blah blah, whatever. He felt like, dang, I thought we was better than that. You let this dude come over here and down talk me, you know, talk about my reputation, you know, that's not cool. You know, he came on right after he saw this, well, somebody sent him the interview and he was like, whoa, you know, like, dang, it's like that, you know. But again, the almighty dollar is all that matters. It's not about integrity, you know, none of that nowadays. None of that. All that is out the window. You know, it's all about the mighty dollar. And people will go low, low. They'll scam Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They'll stab Jesus in the back for that dollar. We see it all the time on YouTube in the social media world. You know, people will go to hell, you know, the pits of hell, you know, for the dollar, you know, and it's so crazy. It's crazy. You know, it's not that serious. Go, get a better profession or, do something different. You know, I'm not out here much bad as I want to get my daughter better, to find a way to heal her better. You know, I know, that God is, the final offer on whatever, but I just have to do my part. You know, I have to, feel comfortable knowing that I'm giving my baby the best shot that I can, you know, and that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not out here trying to take from nobody. I barely even get sales, with my business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not out here trying to shy off nobody. Somebody orders something for me, I get their stuff out like that. You know, people tell you how fast they get their products and get their items because I believe in customer service and I believe in giving people, at least A1. I try my best to give A1 service. You know, I'm not out here mistreating nobody. I still do for people. I don't have much, but I still give to people. I still try to help people, but and it's hurtful. It's hurtful to have to, keep experiencing this. I know I'm not for sure if some of y'all remember when I told you I was doing a photo shoot for my daughter's birthday, because she was so photogenic. She loved taking pictures. That's what she did every year for her birthday. And for years, I didn't do it, so I decided to do it. Thought I was going through somebody reputable to get the pictures done. Still haven't gotten the pictures, y'all. I still haven't gotten the pictures. I've gotten 101 excuses of why I haven't received the pictures. But, my money is gone. Because again, I paid with cash. I paid with cash because that was their only means of accepting payments, so I lost out on that. So this is why I'm saying, guys, I've been so broken to the fact that, I don't try to misuse nobody. I don't try to take advantage of people, but why am I drawing these type of people to me? I don't know. I have no idea, and it's heartbreaking. It's hurtful, it's just sad, but let's just play a little bit more of this and then I'm gonna end Tasha K's live.
That's why I stopped messing with him.
So y'all was friends at one point.
I donated $10,000 to Shaka Bar. I have a whole meeting with Nexi Hustle is Shaka Bar. Nexi Hustle mom is Shaka Bar. Nexi Shaka Bar start talking about Nexi Hustle mom. That's my first day I meet Nexi Hustle mom. So how are you going to be talking about Nexi Hustle mom when the first day I meet you? It's like, so later I get up from the meeting, I call Nexi Hustle mom, be like, yo, stop messing with Shaka Bar because he talking, garbage about you. So I start messing with him,
Yeah, he had hit me up one time in the DM.
He a clown.
See what I'm saying, y'all? This is what he does. This is what he does. Why you got, just go on there and promote your business, promote what you do. Why you got to down the next one? Why? Yes, thank you, Raw Truth and Uncut. Y'all, please hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. It took me a while to come to YouTube about this, y'all. But now we're going to end Tasha K. Y'all, please go over there and finish watching that video. And you can also catch the one with Dr. Sabi's wife. She shares a lot. Her and the oldest daughter shares a lot on Dr. Sabi legacy and where these other people fall into place at. She's the original. So I think Victor is one of maybe the last woman he was with, because you have another one that's going around. I think that's the grandson's grandmother, I think. One of her kids' son. They go around, they done been on several radio stations and, all that stuff, promoting the brand under Dr. Sabi as Dr. Sabi's grandson, Dr. Sabi's wife. But he was only married to one. So yeah, he was a player, y'all. He kind of reminds you of Frankie Lyman. You know how Frankie Lyman had all them women, wasn't all that, pleasing on the eye, but they had that suave about them, probably the gift for gab or whatever. So they was able to pull the women. So yeah, so let's end Tasha K's live. Let me show y'all how me and his conversation and how he wooed me over to trust him. And like I said, there was red flags. Yeah, he loved the ladies, Ma Dukes, and he had plenty of them and plenty of kids. They said he probably got well over 30-something kids. Well over 30-some kids. But I think Victor, as we know of, is the youngest. And then it's a sister. He has a sister that's younger than him. So I think Victor is like in his 20s, I think. So, but here, y'all, I'm going to show y'all some of our messages of how our conversation started off and what made me trust him and believe him. Hold on. Let me come out of here. Okay, let me go back. I don't know why it's not in order. Okay, that's not the order I wanted it to come in. Let me see if it's under this one. Let me open it like that. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it up, y'all, and then I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Because I don't know why it's not coming up. I'm not used to sharing this type of stuff, so I'm a little behind on it. Hold on. Oh, shoot. It's not even opening up, y'all. Hold on. I don't know why my computer doing that. Oh, Lord. Let me see if I can pull it like this. Hold on. Because that's not working. That is not working. Let me see. If I can go back to the beginning. If it'll let me do it. I don't know why I didn't. I sent it to myself, and I don't have WhatsApp on my desktop. I only have it on my phone. If I had it on my desktop, it'd be easier. I guess I could have did that, but let me see if it'll let me go back, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, thank you for your patience for those that's in here. Okay, I found it. Okay, now let me share my screen, y'all. Let me share my screen. Okay, y'all. Now, this is our original conversation after he emailed me, right? This is me. He said, hello, Andrea. Then it says, I've been well. I asked him, how was he doing? Blah, blah. He said he's been busy building his village, right? Now, let me see. Would it let me go back? This was me asking him about his assistant back when I first, remember when I told y'all I first reached out to him a year or so ago. Been about 2 years, I think. This is me asking him because this who I was communicating with then was Daniel, because Victor was so busy arguing with his cousin that he was just, the focus just wasn't there. He said, I asked him, was he still in California? He said, no, I've been traveling a lot lately. I said, okay, cool. He said, how's your daughter? I said, she needs your help bad. He said, that's awesome. Y'all know when you communicating with somebody and they tap the question you ask and then you respond, it kind of connects it together. So that's me saying she needs your help bad. So it might look a little weird, y'all. And he said, what's the situation? So I said, when would be a good time to chat? Because I like to talk to people. I think I told y'all that before, how I like to talk with my mouth, because that way there's no misunderstanding. There's no, because you can get different vibes through people texting. You don't know if the person getting smart with you. You don't know if the person, not interested in what you're saying. It's just a lot of different scenarios that you can get from texting. So I like to talk. I don't like to text. That's just me. That's just my form of communication. But a lot of people like to text. I guess I'm old school. I'm just used to just talking with my mouth. And so he said, I've gotten some time now, but I would prefer to text. So that's what he said. I said, I just want my baby healed. Well, I know you probably don't remember her illness. So, because it's been some years, y'all. He said, please remind me. He says she is, I told him, I said, she's fed through the stomach, not able to take anything by mouth. Does she drink water? Only through her stomach. She has, that's supposed to have been said, has a feeding tube. You know how you could type stuff and it'll change. This is me showing him my daughter. This was her 2 months before at the top, before she got sick. That was her 2 months before. This is her now at the bottom. Because I want him to see that this is a real person, a real situation. So you won't be thinking I'm on bull crap. You can give her herbs through her feeding tube. She doesn't look too good. And then, is she in the hospital? I said, no. And I can't remember what this was, yes, but they would have to. Oh, I told him, yes, she could take this. Me responding to him with the herbs. I say, yes, she can, but it would have to be liquefied. I know that's why I send you only liquids. That's him telling me he would send me liquids. I was telling him she doesn't sleep well at night. She stays in a lot of pain. I told him, no, she's home with me. That's me responding to him. Because as he asking me questions, I'm typing him my next response. So that's why it kind of be kind of all over the place. And then that was me telling him, no, she's at home. She's not in the hospital. He said, okay. He said, I'll make sure she gets back to full health, but you must follow my instructions carefully. I was telling him I wish I can take her to Honduras to the Usha village where they saved Wendy Williams' son's life. I don't know who's really. He said that the sister is running it. I'm not really for sure, but that's what it is. And I was just telling him I wish I could take her there. He said I would help her, but the herbal regimen she'll need is a bit expensive. So I was like, I'm sure, right? He said, do you have a payment? I asked him, do he have a payment plan? Because I am a single mom on a fixed income. So if you do, that would be awesome. I said, I know you worked with a lot of famous people, so I understand that that's why his regimens are expensive, because he's used to dealing with people with money. Even though he gave Tasha K a bag full of herbs for free. She got money, but he gave her a bag full of herbs for free. So he said, okay, you could pay in installments. Don't believe the doctors, because I was telling him that the doctors was telling me my daughter wouldn't even made it to the point she is now. He said, I'll be here with you both through the healing process. Okay. So that's just giving y'all a gist on where our conversation started, right? So are y'all following me? Is everybody following me? Hey, Kim Colby, welcome. Thank you for coming in. So are y'all keeping up with me so far? So y'all can kind of see how, okay, I'm engaging because, he's assuring me that he can get my baby better. So that's all I'm, concerned about. That's my, shoot, you got me right there. You know what I'm saying? No, I know he's not God. No, I know he's not the final author of my daughter, getting out this bed or whatever. But I still just believe that God put people in place to get certain things done. He gave them the gift to be able to, like Dr. Sadie, he gave him that gift to be able to know, hey, this person is dealing with this illness. Let me put this stuff together so I can cure this person. And we know that Dr. Sabi did those things. It was shown that he was able to heal people from AIDS. The government didn't care for Dr. Sabi because he was able to heal people without the so-called pharmaceutical drugs, right? So you're gonna say, well, shoot, if I can connect with somebody that that's a part of his family, shoot, why not? So, okay. So this is some more other messages. And then I'm going to get to the part. I'm going to just show y'all a few more. And I'm going to show you where he went from one price to the next price. That next price was still expensive for me. But I was like, that's a big help. I can try to swing that. Even if I have to borrow it, I can swing that. That's better than the original quote that he gave me, right? So then I'm going to show you where it got ugly. I thank y'all for still being here with me. I do, y'all. So let me go back. Where was I at, y'all? Where's my messages? Sure. Where's my messages? Is it right here? Okay. He said, when do you want to get started? Me, I'm like today. And I was telling him, I know so much time has passed because my daughter been sick for some years, right? So it's not like when she was getting the help in Georgia, I was doing the holistic healing. She was getting physical therapy, 4 times a week. So it was a big difference. But this is how I know without a shadow of doubt that holistic healing therapy, physical therapy, and the power of prayer can make big changes, y'all. So this is me telling them that. And then this is my daughter right here. This is her 3 months after she got out the hospital. No, this was shortly after she got out the hospital. This is her right here. As y'all can see, she didn't need no head stuff around her neck to hold her head up, none of that stuff. I was able to do her hair in a lot of styles because she was able to hold her head up. You wouldn't really know she was sick unless somebody told you. This is her sitting up in her hospital bed in Georgia. This is when she was getting physical therapy. This is when she was getting holistic healing. This is when I was working with a guy that was into herbal regimens and stuff, and he was making teas and stuff for Sade. She was doing so well, so good. She was able to come up on her legs and everything for me. She was able to eat pleasure food by mouth. So this is where y'all can understand my urgency of still trying to get her better, because I know it's possible. I'm not out here just hoping on a wing and a prayer. I seen it with my own eyes, y'all. So this, even looking at this is so emotional for me. So I was telling him, okay, what are you capable of starting with? And he was telling me, oh, she lost a lot of weight, but this is when she first got out the hospital. This wasn't like now. So, so I think once you get everything together of what you need me to do and give me the total, then I can say. I was telling him to give me the total price of everything, that once he, come up with the concoction that he's going to put together for her, and tell me what the price is. Then I can let him know if it's something that I can do right now, or if it's something that I'm still going to have to wait for. And then I said, how are your installment payments done? He said the herbal regimen she'll need a cost $4,200. So, of course, guys, I gasped, because I can't afford $4,200. Not at this time right now. I'm a single mom doing this all by myself. I'm putting money back into the business, trying to get it off the ground. I'm just trying to do so much by myself. I don't get no help from no one. My daughter father walked out of our lives when she took sick. I don't get any help from him either. Okay. So I was like, nope, can't do that one. He said, I'll send you my assistant Apple Pay information. Then I'll have your package sent out tomorrow. Send me your address. I said, okay, can you only pay? I said, can I only pay in cash? Because I'm like, I don't have cash like that. I don't know, I ain't Tasha K now. Or Wendy Williams. I said, I can do it more on a credit card because I don't have cash like that, unfortunately. Okay, let me see what I can do. So that's me telling him, let me see, what I can juggle around, steal from Peter to pay Paul, just to get this regimen for my baby, right? Because I'm willing to sacrifice it. So he said, okay, I understand. What can you start with? I told him $400. It's okay. What you could start with, blah, blah, blah. And that stretches it. I just don't want you to think I'm on bull crap. I was telling him I was even stretching with starting off with the $400, but I didn't want him feeling that I was on a bull crap. I reached out to him and so, but I'm trying to see, I don't know where it is where he told me $1,400, y'all. How long is the treatment? That's me asking him. I said I could do 100K if it was on the credit card. And that was me saying 100K because that by this time he told me that he would do the regimen for $1,400. So, I would have gave him the grand and then, gave him the 400 afterwards. He said it's a 12-week process. He said, so this is him asking me, you don't have Apple Pay? And let me tell y'all something, guys. Don't ever just do business through Apple Pay. Don't ever just do business through Cash App. Zelle, none of that, because once you send that money, it's done. It's gone, because you can't dispute it. You can't, none of that. It's gone. It's gone. You know, so never just, if that's somebody's only mean of payment method, don't buy it. Don't do it. Move to someone else, because once you send that money, it's gone, y'all. It's gone. Always pay with a credit card. That way, yeah, right. That, and you know, normally he's the first person I ever did business like this with online. Normally, I only do business with people that send me invoices or something like that, where I can, you know, pay with my credit card or whatever. So that way, if something happened, I don't receive my product, I can dispute it, right? But you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this is his only means. Maybe, you know, hey, but I want the regiment, right? But my gut feeling was telling me, you know, do you really want to do this? You know, but again, y'all, I'm in desperate mode. I'm thinking, you know, I can get my baby back up. You know, he helped Wendy Williams. He was on Tasha K show, you know, so I'm just, all this stuff is what's playing in my head. I'm not leading with my heart and my mind. I'm just leading with, you know, well, I was leading with my my mind and my heart. I wasn't leading with my gut, because if I was led with my gut, I would have never got scammed, y'all. So go back to the message again. So would you prefer to pay PayPal or Zelle? I was hoping shoot PayPal, because at least with PayPal I can connect my credit card, right? But for some reason, the PayPal would not go through. And I was telling him, well, PayPal and Zelle is the same thing. It's the same thing, basically. You know, it's, you know, some people got to connect to their checking accounts, right? But I told him I can do either. Okay, he said he'll send me the PayPal, the Apple Pay information, right? So that was that one. So he said, so after I send the payment, send him a screenshot. This is what first came up, y'all. This is what first came up when I tried to send the payment. This is where the first red flag I should have took heed to. When this did this, I should have took heed. But what did I do? I sent him this. I said, look, this is what it's showing me. It won't go through. So he said, just click on, at the top, it said, that happens a lot. Just click on send anyway. It'll go through. I said, okay. I sent it. I had some funds on my card on Apple Pay. So it only shows that, but that's what's sent, right? Y'all, I'm so agitated till I'm shaking, because I'm still so furious about this, because I should have followed my gut. I said, on the next payment, I want to do PayPal, because at this time, I'm thinking, let me just connect my credit card, right? He said, what number did you send it to? I showed him the number. And another red flag. Every time I would send him the payment, he would send me a different number. That was another red flag that I should have took heed, right? I said, oh shit, did I send it to the wrong number? Because I'm thinking I sent it to the wrong number, because he's saying he don't see it. He said, just send me your number. I asked him, did I mess up? Because he telling me he don't see the payment, right? I said, oh man, I said, I was rushing trying to send it. What should I do now? Me sending him the crying emoji. I thought the 205 was the number and the 574 was the assistant. Okay. I said, wow, I'm so hurt. Just lost this money. Not sure if I could reverse it. I just checked again. I've received it. It's the right number. So he had me all in the, uproar, thinking, oh shit, I done messed up, right? So I said, oh my goodness, I was heartbroken. He said, don't be, my mistake. I should have checked properly. When are you doing the next installment? I said, maybe in 2 weeks. He said, I said, but I will see if something else changes, right? He said, okay. So this is me telling him, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford the treatments. Unfortunately, at this moment, I'm heartbroken. I wish I was much more financially stable, like probably most of the other people you work with. That I I don't know what I wrote. That has been my downfall. I was telling him this because that's why I haven't been able to get the treatments for my daughter, because I just can't afford it, right? My daughter's journey, that I'm not financially able to get her the help she needs. So I know you probably wasn't going to start the process until I paid in full. So if you can just send me the $400 back, I would just wait and pray that I can come across the money soon, and you would have come to a calm point to help us and still have time for yourself. This was me just cutting off a lot of the conversation, because that was just me telling me, oh, I've been really busy. I've been really, bombarded with a lot after that interview. That's him telling me that he got a lot more calls or people reaching out to him after the Tasha K interview, because he said he'd been so slammed since then, right? He said, we don't offer refunds, sis. If you can pay the $1,000, I'm willing to let you get the herbs you need to begin. Are you saying an extra $1,000? Yes, I'm willing to forget the rest. But that's the $1,400 right there, right? He said, I'm willing to forget the amount you owe me. So how sure that the herbs will work? I'm asking him, do you know that herbs will hurt? This one, he got smart with me, y'all. He was asking me, madam, do you doubt me? I said, I just know that her biggest obstacle, I was just letting them know that her brain is her biggest obstacle to heal, right? Yeah. I told him I seen his work. Of course, I'm talking about Wendy Williams. I just want to know the main focus. Okay. So my father taught me not to make money off the sick. Whoa, really? Your father taught you, but you that's what you're doing. That's when he was telling me he don't want to make millions. He just want to help millions, right? He was asking me here why I want to use PayPal and not Apple Pay. I was telling him because I have a different account that's connected to my PayPal, which I was really saying my credit card, right? Are you able to send a PayPal invoice, which is what I'm used to dealing with, people with invoices. I'm asking you only use my PayPal to purchase or receive. I only use my PayPal for that, right? I'm not familiar with paying any other way, only through invoices. This was me asking him how he was doing, blah, 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 whatever. So like I say, the conversation was very lengthy, y'all. Him telling me that he's not into it for the money, he's into it just to help people get better, right? So that's what won me over. So now I'm gonna close this one, right, y'all? I'm gonna close this one and go to where it got ugly. Go to where it started getting ugly, where everything went left. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments first, y'all, because I don't want y'all to just be talking and I'm not responding. Scorpio Goddess said, yes, Sis Don, yeah, he took advantage, and it's just sickening. It's sickening. Always pay with credit cards so that way you can dispute. Correct, Goddess. Andrea, there is a herbalist young lady on all social media sites that may be able to help with your daughter's sickness. The goodness. The Goddess Collection. Yeah, at this point, I'm leery now. I don't even, if I'm not face to face with a person where I can just go to them face to face and buy the stuff, I don't even want to attempt to do it anymore, because $1,400 is a lot of money, y'all. Might not be a lot to some people, but it's a lot for me. That took from things that I, I'm already, dealing with a lot of financial situations, I just couldn't afford to lose the money and not get something in return. So now that's just like the scenario I gave about getting some housework done and then having to pay someone else again because, the other person worked or they walked out on you with your money and, you didn't they didn't finish the job, or, now you happen to pay someone else to finish the job. So this type of situation is the same scenario. That'll be me having to pay someone else, after, on top of what I already paid, PayPal was a red flag right there alone. I use prepaid cards to where companies can try to get my card information. But I love PayPal. I don't have no issues with PayPal. And normally, because PayPal I use for my business, right? And normally when I do business through PayPal, I'm usually paying off of an invoice. The person will send me their invoice and I would pay like that. I've never done where I'm directly sending money to somebody from PayPal. This is the first time I ever did that. And that's what I was telling him. I wasn't used to paying like that, because that's not how I use my PayPal. So I was never familiar on just sending somebody money through PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Doing that through Cash App and all that stuff, or Zelle, yes, but not through PayPal. So, so yes, that was one of the red flags for sure. Please reach out to her and say she may tell you what is best for your daughter. And I'm gonna look her up and check her out, but at this point now, I'm skeptical. I don't want to do any more business online. I promise you, unless it's a legit website, a legit certified website. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, raw truth. It's sad because he took from a single mom that's only out here trying to help her daughter get better. What heartless person would do this type of stuff to people? Can you imagine if I'd have sent him to 4,200, y'all? Can you imagine? I think I probably would have took a flight then to find him. I ain't playing, y'all. Y'all probably be in jail for real. I don't know. He was supposed to been fixing up a concoction, together for my daughter's symptoms and what happened with her brain to heal it, so I don't know what he was gonna mix together. I don't. Her tier starts at 27. Oh, okay. Yes, just like Yaki Awakening, even though he has this state-of-the-art facility, in order for you to get a consultation with him, it starts at $1,200 just to get a consultation with him. To me, that type of stuff is so ridiculous. And I know he has a facility that he has to pay for, but my God, where is the pro bono, or, I don't know. Maybe that's why my business is not picking up, because I think I done gave away so much free stuff that I done sold, y'all, just to get my daughter's brand out there, to get it in people's hands so they can tell the next person. For real. Because that was my goal, is to get it out there, get it known, so that way people know about the Sade Monet's brand, but not everybody thinks like that. Not everybody thinks like me, and I have to always remind myself that. My daughter used to tell me that everybody is not like you. So no, everybody is not going to treat you the same. And it's so unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna check her out. Okay, so let me go to the next let me go to the next one, y'all, where it got bad. This is where I knew I was done. I was scammed. This is where I knew I was scammed, y'all. Okay, this is it right here. Hold on. Let me go back and share my screen. Because at the end of that first layout of messages, I didn't want to hold y'all because it was a lot. It was a lot of communication, right? And in that batch of communication, this was on one of his WhatsApp numbers. When I messaged him, I was like, oh shit, he not responding. He done got me. And I sent him that message. I was like, oh man, I done got scammed. Don't tell me that you done took from a single mom that was only trying to help her daughter. That was one of my messages because he didn't respond for a couple of days, right? So this is where he told me why he didn't respond. Another red flag, y'all, another red flag. But the only reason why I proceeded, because now at this point, he got my $400, right? He told me he don't give refunds. So now, okay, do I just chalk up the $400 or do I go on with the rest of the money so I can get the product? Because he already got my money. Of course, there is no writing saying that he don't do refunds before I did the transaction. Had he been honest and said, hey, once we get started, when you send me the money, there's no refunds, but I will get you your product. Right. So, me, putting my trust in him. I'm trusting him, so I just went forward with it. So let me present my screen again. And I know this is drawn out live, y'all. I appreciate y'all for staying in with me. Okay, this is him. Hi, how is Sade doing today? Y'all see me? I'm like, who is this? Because like I said, I communicate with a lot of people for my business through WhatsApp, right? So a lot of vendors and stuff. So I'm like, who is this? Because I'm not familiar with this number. This is a totally different number from the messages, the previous messages that we had. He said, it's me, Victor. This is my main number. So I'm like, okay, well, dang. He said, I had a creep bothering me on the other number. I had to stop using it. Okay, I'm like, oh wow. Why didn't you just block them? Block the person. If somebody is harassing you or texting you or whatever, getting on your nerve, block them. Why you got to change to a whole different number? So I was a little thrown off from that. And again, another red flag. And it's probably some of the people that's been reaching out to him that he done scammed them too. He said they are sending me death threats because I refused their offer to buy my business. Wow, that's insane. He said big pharmaceuticals, of course, is after me. That's why I don't like to give my personal number. OMG, this is me in the green, y'all. Well, you have to stay safe. No, I won't have it tomorrow because he was asking me about, when would I have the rest of the money? I said, it's the first of the month, had to pay a lot of bills. I will have $300 to my name after I send you the $250. Because at this time now, I owe him, I think I owed him $500 at this point. He said, okay, let me send you the Apple Pay number. Again, a different number. This is a whole nother different number. He said, send it to this number. When I tried to send it, this is the message that it gave me. Invalid recipient. Okay, you're wasting too much time. Now, this is what he's telling me. I ain't got, look, this is not my fault because you sending me numbers. I'm not used to doing business like this. It's not my fault that you sending me numbers that's giving me flags or fraud. You know what I'm saying? He said, let me know when you got the chance so I can send you one. Are you ready now? Why are you saying I'm wasting too much time? Because I'm like, what the hell you mean? I said, I normally don't have issues paying people because I only pay by invoice. I can't help that it's rejecting it. This is the number that you gave me, boo-boo. He said, don't worry, I'm sending another number. Please use this one. I said, that's the same number. You sending me the same number that I tried to send it to. He said, okay, it's my mistake. Here's a different number, y'all. I was meant to send you this number. Y'all, if that ain't red flags, so I mean, like, how you gonna get upset with me when this is the way you handle business? This is the way you doing business. I'm purchasing from you, not you purchasing from me. Right. Why do he have so many numbers, right? Mondukes. So I asked him that, right? Here you go. This is me asking him. I believe it's in these messages, right? I said, why so many numbers? What happened to the other number used before? Sorry, it's my mistake. He ain't answered my question. He said, I sent the wrong number. That's all. Have you sent it now? I told him, just sent it. So again, even with this number, I had to hit send anyway because it came up the same way the original one came up. He said, no, I mean, send me your number, the number that you sent from. Just so I confirm you sent it. I'm showing you right there. I sent it. He said, I told him the number. Then I said, it said it's sent. Okay, get back. I'll get back to you in a minute. Yes, I received it. Guess what? I was letting them know I borrowed the other money. That was a mistake. I put $259 instead of $250. I said, I'm happy because Sade needs to get started fast. Wait, let me send you the number right now. What's wrong with the one that I just used today? So when would she get the treatment? Because like, dang, I just sent you this money today. You sending me a whole nother number? Why I couldn't just send it by the number I just sent you, that I just sent you the other money? I was telling him, he was saying, okay, are you there? Because I wasn't responding. I said, yes, I had to do something with Sade. Do you have Cash App is what I was asking. Because of course, with Cash App, you can also connect your credit card. Because at this time, I wanted to use something that if something goes wrong, I can get some of my money back, right? He said, oh, you have Cash App? Why not just use Zelle? Are you back online? Yes, I have Cash App. I have Apple Pay. So that's what I be sending you. Yes, but it's always a different number. Because by this time, I'm like, dang, I'm tired of these different numbers. But Cash App is the same thing. He said, it doesn't matter as long as I receive it. This is the Apple Pay number. Please don't do it now and send me a screenshot. I understand that, but it's easier for me when it's consistent numbers. Are you sending it soon? Yes, give me a minute. Okay, I'm waiting. I have something to do, something to attend to soon. You are tough doing business with. That's what I told him. Because I was telling them, by this time, I'm agitated. I'm irritated. I'm just knowing that I have gotten scammed. That is time, it's starting to, sink in. Because why are you getting irritated with me? I'm only doing what you're telling me to do. It's not my fault that you're sending me some fake, fraudulent numbers. That's not a good number. That's what I told him. I pushed send anyway, and it still didn't go through. Send me a number tomorrow. Because remember, he said he was busy. He got something to do. So I ain't trying to hold you up. So I don't know what happened, y'all, with that part, but it's not coming up the other messages. But long story short, when I finally sent him the last 250, I asked him the next message, okay, when will Sade receive the treatment? Y'all know what he told me? Now, remind you, this is the last 250 of the 1,400 that I sent him to get the treatment. He received all the other payments. He waited right until the last payment and said he never received it. He never received the payment. I screenshotted him where it went. He came back and said, oh, I didn't receive it. Send me a screenshot. I sent them the screenshot. Then he came back and said, oh, I don't know. Give me a moment. Let me figure it out. Then he said, well, it says, no, he said, I reversed it. I sent it back to you. Okay, why would you do that? Why would you refund it? Why would you send it back? I thought you said you didn't get it. If you're only able to send it back if you see it, right? So I said, well, it ain't coming up on my end because normally I get alerts. I get alerts if something was refunded, if something didn't go through, if my account didn't approve the payment. I get all those alerts, right? So it never showed me alert that he didn't get it. It went through. So then he comes back. I said, man, don't tell me that all this time you were scamming me. I said, because why all of a sudden you got all the other payments except this last payment? Something doesn't add up. Then he said, oh, well, I don't know. I didn't get it. I said, well, I'm on the phone with my bank right now, and they telling me that it went through. He said, it's showing pending. I said, yeah, it's going to show pending because it's the weekend. The banks, that's normally what your account would show on the weekend. Anything that you purchase, anything that you buy, any type of business that you do is going to show pending until a business day. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, but if this is what you're doing, obviously you don't do business on the weekend. And so I said, but now I got to wait to Tuesday. Now we're prolonging her getting the treatments. I said, because now I got to wait till Monday or Tuesday to see if it's going to fall off, because normally if something is refunded, you have to wait for it to fall off or whatever, right? Or it's going to post that it's sent. So of course I waited till Tuesday, boom. It shows on my account, it posted that it was sent. So there's a negative $250 out my account. So somebody got their money. Whoever number you use, they got that money. So long story short, y'all, he's saying he never got the money. He's telling me whenever I send him the money, he'll send me the regimen. I'm not going to send you another $250. At this point, I done took a loss. So of course, I'm not getting the regimen. So he done got me for $1,400. If that's not a sophisticated way of scamming people, I don't know what is. So I got scammed for $1,400. So within a few months, I done got scammed from my daughter's pictures. I done got scammed from trying to get her some help with the herbs. So even if I wanted to buy something from somebody else, I got to play catch up now because I done spent $1,400 that I really didn't have to spend, but I was willing to sacrifice it for my child, because nothing else, a mother would sacrifice anything for their children. But you run into people like this who takes advantage of a person's situation, someone's tragedy. I can count on my hand of, situations I done help people with. And some I've gotten paid back, some I haven't. But I don't make a big issue about it. But I'm tired. I'm tired of being on the short end of the stick. I done got shafted with doing work on my house. I done got shafted. It's just ridiculous. It's like I'm a magnet for getting taken advantage of. I don't know. I'm heartbroken. I'm angry. I'm just so over it. And I just don't know what to do at this point. It just makes you just want to close in and just not deal with people. It makes you really hate people. It just really makes you hate people. And I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to put everybody in a box together, that everybody is the same. But everybody wants something for nothing. I even just paid for a consultation with somebody on the business side. That was $100 to get some information for my business. And I ain't get jack. I ain't get no further than it was before I got on the call with the person. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm at the point I don't even want to do my business anymore. I'm thinking about shutting it down. Because who wants to continue to do a business that you're constantly taking a loss on? After a while, IRS gonna look at you like, girl, this a hobby. Girl, what you doing? You've been in business since 2020. What is the problem? What are you gaining? Where's the gain? So I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing. This is one of the reasons why I'm one of those people. I don't like taking chances, because I don't like failure. I don't like to fail. And so it puts me in a box to where I don't even want to do business or even try to do something, because I don't like to fail. But I feel like I've been doing so much to where I fell short when it comes to my daughter. I fell short. I tried so many things, so much to, it's not even funny that I can write a book on it. I don't know, y'all, but I just wanted to present that to y'all. I just want to put this out here for anyone else. I don't want nobody else to fall victim. Not only just through Victor Bowman, but with anybody. Take social media face value. If you don't pay it with a credit card, if you don't have a credit card to pay, like somebody else in the chat said, get a some type of prepaid card, put the money on there and pay it that way. I don't know what type of security comes with a prepaid card, though, if you can dispute it or not. Is that the same as cash? I don't know. Because I only deal with legit credit cards. I do a lot of business with my credit cards because it's like an installment payment for me. I can pay it as I go along, and I can get the product right then and there. This is the first time I've ever did business like this online, ever. But it makes you, discouraged. I'm very discouraged. And I just don't want to trust anymore. It's hard. It's going to be really hard for me to trust now. But yeah, y'all, that's my story. That's why I've been out of the loop, because I've been going through it. My daughter been sick, going through a lot, and to have to deal with this has been a lot. But I just want to put it out there, Tasha K. If you ever come across this video, research. I don't want to say that you and Victor had some type of agreement with a Ponzi scheme. I don't want to, believe that. But investigate, put the word out there to make sure that none of your other subscribers has been scammed, because it's not fair. It was your platform that people saw this man. Do right by your people. My adults, my daughter took sick in her senior high school. She fell ill with cardiac arrest. She was on her roller skates when she went down. Because she didn't get the aid that she needed, nobody did CPR or anything. She literally passed away, and they had to resuscitate her. So due to the lack of oxygen to the brain, she suffered the brain injury. And the part that was affected was her mobility, her verbal, the front cortex of her brain that, operates the verbal and the mobility. She's very aware. She's still very conscious. She remembers everything. She remembers conversations, her movies, her music. She was a dancer. She remembers everything. She just can't talk, which is very hard already, y'all. This is something I have to face every day. I have to face this tragedy every day I get up. It's hard to hit the floor every day to see my baby down. She wasn't born this way. So it's not all I know. It's not all she knows. So it's like a death, because she's not the child that I had for 17 years. So it's hard. I deal with, the heartbreak every day. And to face this type of stuff and trying to get her help, it just adds to it. It adds to it. Thank you, Kim, Kobe. Please catch the replay. I appreciate it. I appreciate all that shared it. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. I am going to get better. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I've been dealing with a lot. I'm doing it all by myself. So, it's a little harder. I'm not for sure who's used to, know of anyone that takes care of a loved one, such as my daughter. But it's a job. It's a 24-hour job. So your time is very limited. Me trying to run the business is very limited. So I'm trying my best to learn it on my own. I don't have no one that's helping me build my channel, to learn it, the YouTube. So I'm filling around. As y'all can see, I still couldn't get the screen up. I couldn't even, go live, like cam up, because for some reason it's not working for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I wanted y'all to see my expressions. I wanted y'all to see the hurt. I wanted y'all to see the real, authentic me in this moment. But for some reason, I couldn't get it to work so I can cam up. But I appreciate everyone that came in. I appreciate y'all support. Just listening to me, looking at the video. Again, I pray that Tasha K doesn't strike my channel. I just pray that she sees this video so that she would be able to investigate and make sure that none of her other subscribers had succumbed to this situation. And I pray for Victor. I pray that, do better, my brother. Do better. It's not cool. It's not cool. If you're in it because your heart is really in it like your father was in the beginning to just helping people, do right. Fix it. Because karma is real. Karma is real. And that's it. That's all. Thank y'all so much for stopping in. Thank y'all for the ones that stood in here with me. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And thank you. I'm out. Mwah.